What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this is a behind-the-scenes tour of the Walking Dead set. Now, this video footage and this pictures were given to me by one of my supporters from patreon.com/Jaymoorereviews. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed to Patreon, please do so, and please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like, and let's get into it. I want to give a thanks to Ty Myers. He had sent this information to me about the tour. I appreciate it, and now I'm gonna share it with you. Like to hear it? Here it go. Now, The Walking Dead, as a lot of people know, is filmed in Georgia. It's actually Sonoa, Georgia, and it's a very small town with a population under 5K. And so it's a pretty small town, and the good thing is that the show being filmed there increased their revenue dramatically. But on the other side, it's been a lot of increased traffic and all of that other attention, and a lot of people are not happy with all of that, because a lot of people that live in small towns, they do that purposely to get away from the hustle and bustle of the big city. Now, the thing is, they probably outnumbered with the amount of people that are happy about the revenue. So the people that are upset about the increased traffic, they just got to deal with it, unfortunately. And even after the show ends, they probably will still have tours there, just like and where Lord of the Rings still has tours in New Zealand. It's just such a popular show. It's got a huge fan base that it will probably always bring attention there. These pictures of Alexandria are pretty good. I appreciate the pictures that you did send. It looks just like how it looks on the show. One little info, a little bit of info about the set is that the people on tour there are not allowed to take pictures at the Sanctuary, Hilltop, Oceanside, and some Alexandria. And believe it or not, people actually live inside of Alexandria. That's right, folks. People actually live in these homes and in this town. And that's got to be weird, living behind these walls and living in a set that's actually designed for survival in the end times. Maybe they may feel secure believing that if things do hit the fan, they may be secure or not. I don't know, but that is kind of weird. It feels like they're living in a movie set all the time, in my opinion. And there's even rules that they can't even cut their grass, which is, crazy considering how long the series has been running. I guess they figured, they can build a windmill, but they can't figure out how to cut the grass in the end time. So things like that is in place. Now, from what I was told by Ty, AMC has very strict rules on taking pictures. And in his opinion, he thought it was a little too strict. And he said he could understand if they were currently filming, but they're not currently filming. And he said they couldn't even take video in areas where they were able to take pictures. So that's kind of confusing. You can take a picture, but you can't take a video. I don't know. That is a little off to me as well. And he's a smart guy. He's been following my work for a while and commenting on my videos for a while. He's always got great insight. And so he said that he had brought his drone with him so he can get some aerial shots. I mean, he was really prepared. I told him ahead of time if he took some great pictures and stuff, I would try to put it in the video. So I guess he was really prepared. Good shout out for that, Ty. Thanks for being prepared. But unfortunately, they wouldn't let him use it. And so the pics, the inside pics that he does have were inside the museum. See, it's a museum that is separate from it, but not too far. And he said all the filming is done in Sonoa, Georgia. The only time that they film in Atlanta is when they were at Tyler Perry's studio to film The Kingdom. And for those of you that don't know, Tyler Perry has the largest film studio in the U.S. outside of Hollywood. So he's really made Atlanta a powerhouse for movie making and filming. And Tyler Perry, we all know, has made a lot of money, and he's probably known for making cheap films and movies that gross way more than it cost him to make. And one reason he's able to do that, he is a smart businessman. And so now he's into, renting out this space to other films and shows and making money just because he has the movie studio. Meanwhile, we saw during the season finale of The Walking Dead that they left the kingdom. So they're probably done filming there, and Ty is guessing they decided to leave due to paying for too much access to Tyler Perry, which I could understand because Tyler Perry, I'm sure, is charging them a pretty handsome buck, considering that it's such a big show. It's with AMC. They have a big budget. It's bringing in a lot of money. I'm sure he's not giving them a discount. And so also, Ty, I'm not a big follower of the Walking Dead comics, but he noted that in the comics, the kingdom is still going strong. So maybe that is a little more evidence pointing to why they left, because of probably paying too much rent with Tyler Perry, but that's all assumptions. Nevertheless, the tour is put together and all of the people are taken by a tour bus, and they were allowed to get out and walk at Oceanside, Alexandria, and Hillside. They just weren't allowed to take pictures at all of the locations. They had 12 people per tour bus, and they said they typically run about 20 tours a day. So they're bringing in the money with merchandise, tours, museum, also with the show, advertising. This is the comics. The Walking Dead is a money-making machine, okay? And he said that the museum was a separate entity from the actual tour, and that both were located in Sonoma, Georgia, but they're separate. And the museum is where Woodbury, aka where the governor stayed, and it's not very big. And that in fact it's part of the Walking Dead store in the same building. So I guess that is kind of small. But nevertheless, the museum is free and open to the public. So that's kind of cool. And he said that you can go anytime to see it. Now the tour, however, is different. And originally it was supposed to end in March, but due to so much demand, it has been extended until June. Now the bad thing about this is that they are going to start filming soon, so you won't even be allowed on a lot of the sets. And as far as I was saying about how much money they're making, the tour is $65 for 2 hours. Now he felt that that wasn't bad, and that he got a good deal for his money. And if you're a true fan, I guess that's not outrageous, but that's like Disneyland prices almost. I guess Disneyland is $100, but you can stay there all day. Whereas this $65 for 2 hours, I guess that can get a little pricey for some, especially if you bring in a family of 4, whatever the case. But it can be doable. Anyway, unfortunately, while he was there, he said he didn't get to see any of the cast members because they weren't currently filming, and I'm sure they can't wait to get out of that small town once the show's over and go back home with their family and do whatever the case. But he was able to bump into Abraham. No, but he said this guy wasn't actually Abraham, and he said that this guy works at the Walking Dead Museum, and he lets people take pictures with him. Some of them he even take pictures with you holding a bat over his head, as if Negan was with Lucille. And Lucille's a vampire bat. She love that blood, so who knows. But he said that in his opinion, that was a little over the top for him, and that he just wanted to take a regular picture, which is why he had the picture here. And also, this right here is a picture of I guess a recreation of when Rick was in episode 1 in the hospital, and he went and they had the doors chained and it said, "Don't go inside, there's dead inside." Overall, I think this is pretty cool. I appreciate it. One of my supporters from Patreon for a long time, and I appreciate the pics and the story, and I hope I did you justice with sharing this with everybody else. And anybody else out there that got any cool stories or tours or pictures that you think worth sharing with the channel, I'd be more than happy to put a video together for you. And thanks, Ty, for all your help. And looks like that was a pretty cool trip. Maybe one day, if I'm in the area or have the ability to get down there, I'll try to get there and take a look, see myself, and see what's going on. But anyway, thanks for sharing. Everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.